Inaki Williams is back in the Black Star squad, and skipper Ayew has been excluded as coach Otto Addo names his squad for the 2025 AFCON qualifiers. At a press briefing in Accra today, the coach unveiled his 23-man squad against Angola and Niger, which are set for early September.
The players are expected to gather by Monday, September 2, to begin their preparations for the qualifiers. The matches are scheduled to be played on September 5 in Kumasi and September 10 in Benin. Addo's selection maintains the core of the team with no major surprises. Notable players like Thomas Partey, Kudus Mohammed, Jordan Ayew, Lawrence Atisigi, and Abdul Fattah Ishaku have all been included. Kingsley Schindler, who plays in Turkey, Anderlecht's Majid Ashimeru, Wenger Joseph Pinto, and Athletic Bilbao forward Inaki Williams are all back in the squad after missing the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Mali and the Central African Republic in June. Also included are Brighton and Hove Albion fullback Tariq Lamptey and Cercle Brugge midfielder Francis Abu. Captain Andre Ayew and Daniel Amate have been let out of the squad. The Black Stars will start their AFCON qualifying campaign against Angola on Thursday, September 5 at the Baba Yara Stadium, followed by a match against Niger on September 9 in Benin. The team last met in June, where they achieved consecutive wins over Mali and the Central African Republic in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers.
For the goalkeepers, we have Lawrence Atisigi from FC Zangan. We have Joseph Wallacott from Crawley Town. We have Frederick Asare from Asante Kotoko. Going to the defenders, we have Alidi Seydou from Stade Rennes. We have Tariq Lamptey from Brighton and Hove Albion. We have Alexander Djiku from Fenerbahce Istanbul. We have Abdul Mumin from Rayo Vallecano. We have Mohamed Salisu from AS Monaco. We have Jerome Opoku from Başakşehir Istanbul. We have Ebenezer Annan from OFK Belgrade. And then we have Kingsley Schindler from Samsunspor. In the midfield, we have Mohamed Kudus from West Ham United. We have Abu Francis from Cercle Brugge. We have Thomas Partey from Arsenal FC. We have Elisha Owusu from AG Auxerre. We have Majid Ashimeru from RC Anderlecht. And last but not least, the forwards, we have Abdul Fattah Ishaku from Leicester City. We have Joseph Pencil from LA Galaxy. We have Ibrahim Osman from Feyenoord Rotterdam. We have Antoine Semenyo from AFC Bournemouth. We have Inaki Williams from Athletic Bilbao. We have Jordan Ayew, who has now changed to Leicester City. And Brandon Thomas Asante from Coventry City. There was a question about Andre. I think you said yourself that you are happy that we organize or bring a squad with, and also we look on the actual performance. And like I said the last time, we have to look a little bit further. We have to look into the next AFCON, but also, if God permits, if we might qualify for the World Cup, also for that. So we're looking 1, 2, 3 years ahead, and we have to build a squad for that. And I don't want to repeat myself, and I said it the last time, the reasons why we choose some maybe younger players or some other players to come into the squad. And we're building up, and I think we did quite well the last time, even though it was very, very tough. And I know the next games are even going to be tougher because everybody expects us to win. It's going to be tough, and we might also get some knockbacks, but this is the way it is in football, and we're looking a little bit longer. We're looking for long-term development, and that's why we decided also last time not to invite Andre. I would never close the door, never, on any player. And I said it, and I'll say it again. The door is always open. It comes with performance, and if I'm convinced, I can bring a player back. It's no problem. But at the moment, this is the status, and I would never kick out a player. Like I said, I try always to be respectful with the players, and even those who are not being called, I called them myself to talk about it and tell them the reason why. So the term kick-outs, I don't think we should use it. But like I said, this is the actual status. We are in contact with all the players, and the door is never closed, never. Because if the performance is outrageous, surely we want the best players to play for Ghana.
Graphic Communication is giving you the opportunity to have news not only in hard copy but also in a digital form. Download your Graphic News Plus now. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
We had indicated in the 2024 mid-year review of fiscal policy presented in July 2024 that Cabinet had granted approval for the disbursement of an additional 1.5 billion Ghana cedis to provide relief and bailout for those whose funds have been locked up in the fund management companies. I am glad to inform you that the Ministry of Finance has processed the release for the first tranche of 700 million Ghana cedis of the additional 1.5 billion Ghana cedis for the Securities and Exchange Commission to further bail out the remaining customers whose funds were locked up, including Black Shield Fund Management Limited customers.
The government has announced the release of 700 million Ghana cedis to customers whose funds have been locked up in various fund management companies. This amount represents the first tranche of a total of 1.5 billion Ghana cedis allocation mentioned in the 2024 mid-year budget review. The remaining 800 million Ghana cedis will be released in two subsequent tranches. Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, the Minister of Finance, made this known at a monthly economic update at the Finance Ministry.
Yesterday, I instructed the Controller and Accountant General to release the funds to mitigate the stress on affected persons. The 1.5 billion Ghana cedis will be released in three tranches. This amount will bring the number of investors to be fully settled under the Black Shield Limited to 82,096 customers, representing 92%, and to 12,069 customers, representing 78% of the rest of the fund management companies. This will bring the total number of investors fully settled under the bailout scheme to 94,165 customers, representing 90% out of the total validated claims of 105,178 customers. This intervention is being done despite the tight fiscal space, evident of government's commitment to provide relief to investors of the defunct fund management companies, especially the pensioners groups.
The minister also provided an update on Ghana's debt.
I am pleased to provide an update on Ghana's public debt developments. As of July 31st, 2024, Ghana's provisional nominal central government debt stood at 761.1 billion Ghana cedis, equivalent to $51.1 billion US. This represents a nominal increase from the previous amount of 587.7 billion Ghana cedis, equivalent to $53.5 billion. The increase in cedi terms and the decrease in US dollar terms is attributed to a combination of factors, including cedi depreciation, disbursement from multilateral institutions, and domestic financing of the budget.
Pit and every hell that the enemy has taken me through, my father has stood there for me and raised me out. I thank God for all my family. It is indescribable to explain the feeling that I feel right now just to be with my family.
Hello, make sure we get the sound right, please. It's very important. And don't forget about your mother too. Your mother, don't forget to thank God for your mother too.
Yes. Yes. I love my mom and my mom. Yes. I love my moms. I love my mothers. I love all my mothers. Thank you. And lastly, I want to say, for every youth who is struggling out there with this disease of addiction, you will overcome in Jesus' name. If my father, the Archbishop, can overcome, and if I can overcome, you will overcome.
And that was a testimony by Daniel Duncan Williams, the youngest son of Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, who was opening up about his personal struggles and triumphs during a recent service at Action Chapel. And for more news, please visit our website graphic.com.gh and follow us on social media. Our handles are Daily Graphic Ghana on Facebook and Instagram, Graphic GH on YouTube and X, and Graphic Online Ghana on TikTok. Thank you for watching. My name is Enoch Dafa Frimpong.